Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to F1 Manager 2024 and another part of the Lotus Road to Glory career mode. Today we are back with the Monaco Grand Prix. Apologies we missed a day yesterday, but yeah, I wanted to get that EAFC video out just while that is brand new. We won't make a habit of missing too many days, but yeah, just didn't get the time to record it. But we are back today, so thank you very much for your support. And yeah, fingers crossed we can make a start here. With it being the Monaco Grand Prix, I do want to go for a little bit of a special livery, and I was thinking, quite honestly, of just inverting the colours a little bit. So sort of going for the yellow. The yellows are where the black is, the green where the yellow is, and the black where the green is. I think that would look quite cool. We're going to give it a go anyway, and just see how it all looks. Yeah, just going to make sure that these are the three colours that we've got in there. So we want that one to be yellow. We want that one to be black. We want that one to be green. I think that looks pretty cool. I like that. It's just a special one-off livery, you know, for Monaco. I think that looks quite cool. So that's what we're going to go for. It sort of brings back the sort of Jordan GP sort of look, doesn't it? And it's still got that green at the back there. Would be quite nice to have the front wing in green, I suppose. But I mean, the other option is obviously going for, what am I doing here? For that one to be green and that one to be yellow. But then that just looks like last year's livery. No, I think go for that. I think that'll look quite cool this weekend. Apply and exit. For the driver's suit, we could do something very similar. And sort of swap them round a little bit. Hang on, we need to save these colours, don't we? So you go... Yeah. Problem is it's a vertical gradient, so you'd have to go for something like that. Quite like that. I mean, we might just go with that going forward, to be honest with you. But we'll apply changes and exit the design, and there you go. We are Team Banana this weekend, and I do quite like that. I'm not going to lie. That is quite nice. So, yeah. That is going to be our livery for this weekend. We have 700,000 to spend. We did need to get some more front wings sorted out, didn't we? I don't know whether we sorted that at the end of last episode. No. Yeah, we've only got 4 days, so it's just not going to happen, is it? Yeah. Yeah, it is just what it is, isn't it? Let's add another engineer to that job to shorten it a little bit. Yeah, I suppose what we can do is reduce that down. That'll be finished in 2 days. And then we can emergency, or at least manufacture a couple of front wings. And the underfloor done. We can have that on both cars. We want that. If we rush that 675, means we can get 1 on the car. We'll maybe give it to Daniel Ricciardo this weekend, which would have been the schedule anyway. Simulator back up to standard, which is good. Keeping sitting on top of everything, which is nice. Let's have a little look then at our warehouse. So chassis-wise, yep, that's fine on both cars. I'm going to install that on car 1. Got the new rear wing on both cars. Side pods are fine, underfloor is fine, as is that. So we are in a very good position, to be honest with you. Let's have a little look at our car attributes. Doesn't actually say. Maybe we'll have to do that once we get into the weekend. But let's set ourselves some targets. So Daniel Ricciardo to finish 8th and Kimi Antonelli to finish 4th. Let's get into the Monaco Grand Prix weekend in Monte Carlo and see how we get on.
Motorsports here in Monaco. Cars have been racing through Monaco's streets since 1929, and this weekend is no exception, as we get to watch the new generation of world-class drivers take over Monte Carlo. It was Charles Leclerc who tasted victory in the last race, but he will surely be looking to find the recipe for success again and achieve another podium place. Sit tight then for the rest of the action.
Okay, nice one. Right, I'll get into practice and I'll see you guys for qualifying.
Hello and welcome to the much anticipated qualifying session.
Right, let's get into a Monaco Grand Prix qualifying then. 98% on the setup satisfaction for Daniel Ricciardo. We can get that pretty much up to 100%, I think. Probably exactly the same for Kimi Antonelli. Now, we are going to use a fresh engine, or at least our current engine, if you like. We're not going to mess about with using less powerful parts just because it's Monaco. We want to be near the front. We certainly want to do that in qualifying. It's looking good for us. You know, Daniel Ricciardo will hopefully go out there and put in a fabulous performance, and there he heads out, and I do like that livery for Monaco, and we always tend to do pretty well with a special livery as well. So yeah, looking forward to seeing how we get on this weekend. So Daniel Ricciardo is coming round to start his lap, and there's no chance of traffic, luckily enough. It's going to be Daniel Ricciardo coming round right now. He's got 2 purple sectors there, and it's a 109.7. And here comes Kimi Antonelli. He goes second, just a 10th behind. And Daniel Ricciardo in incredible form at the moment.
Okay, press in
Wonderful
button,
to see.
Button and we'll box now.
Alonso's gone 0.3 quicker. And this track will ramp up, so we need to make sure that we are around at the end of the session to take advantage of that. It's quite quiet out there now, so we're going to send out Ricciardo while it is a bit quiet. There he goes. I think that was a slight improvement. Here comes Antonelli over the line.
So you're currently P7.
Real improvement for him. Turning out now. So let's ride on board with Daniel Ricciardo in the yellow banana there. Let's see if he can grab a good qualifying lap here. It's purple first sector for Kimi Antonelli. Just a 10th quicker than his teammate. He's getting a bit of a tow. I mean, I don't think that's going to really help around here, but let's see anyway what the possibilities are. Antonelli quicker in the middle sector as well. And here we come then, up to the line. Daniel Ricciardo just matches his previous time. Antonelli goes ahead of him up into P4. Very good from him there. But I don't think we're in the running. I can't say anything about where we are according to the car attributes for some reason. I'm going to send out Antonelli first. Ricciardo next. We always like going out there nice and early in the session, because we don't want traffic. We don't want to have to deal with that. Ricciardo currently going purple out there. It's going to be Antonelli. That comes up to the line. It's not great. Ricciardo, very nice lap there. 109.4.
And we will box now, box now.
You would think Antonelli's going to have to really improve that, but that pretty much matches Leclerc's Q1 time, which was quickest. So Antonelli back out there and comes round, and he goes quickest with a 109.2, so that is huge for Kimi Antonelli. I'm going to give Ricciardo a chance to improve in a minute. So really important for Daniel Ricciardo to get his eye in ahead of Q3, because we have got a serious chance of pole position if we can hook everything up. So through that first sector, how was he doing? 18.0, plays an 18.2, so I don't think Antonelli has got any more time in these tyres. It's through this middle sector where Ricciardo in particular can find some time. It's up to the line now. It's a slight improvement, but not enough. So first and fifth in Q2. It's all going to come down to Q3 here. Making sure you're on the right tyres at the right time. Yeah, we're going to have at least one set of brand new soft tyres for tomorrow. We obviously want it to be a one-stopper tomorrow.
Renault.
Send out Ricciardo first, Antonelli second there. And hope there's no traffic. And there won't be any traffic, so this is looking good. 17.9 for Antonelli there. Antonelli finding his best form right at the end here. It's going to be a 31.6 middle sector for Daniel Ricciardo. 31.7 for Antonelli. It's all going to come down to this final sector. It's a brilliant 109.1 for Ricciardo. What about Antonelli? He does a 109.1 as well, just 0.02 of a second off his teammate, but those two laps were by far the fastest of the weekend so far. Is anybody going to be able to compete with that? Leclerc's the one to watch. Obviously Verstappen as well could be right up there. Alonso could be right up there. But as it stands, it's looking pretty good for our boys. And Verstappen only fourth right now. 1.8 seconds off the pace. Leclerc is coming over the line now. No, that's Hamilton actually. Hamilton over the line. He goes third. Tsunoda now jumps up above him. Leclerc's the one to watch. Leclerc's done a purple first sector. Middle sector's the one to watch for Leclerc. He's done a purple middle sector as well. He's pretty much matching Daniel Ricciardo right now, other than the first sector. Here's Leclerc. He comes up to the line and he takes it. Oh, wow. And Alonso goes P2 as well. So Ricciardo third, Antonelli fourth. I'm thinking new tyres for Antonelli, scrub tyres for Ricciardo. We're going to split our strategy here because we've seen some big improvements on scrub tyres. In the past. Send Antonelli out now. Send Ricciardo just after him. I'm going to ride through the eyes of Kimi Antonelli. Can he take pole position on these brand new soft tyres? It all comes down to this in Monaco. It's an 18-1 first sector, 18-0 for Ricciardo. So Ricciardo probably has the best chance. It's all going to be about this middle sector. Oh, and that's not good for Antonelli. And it's not good for Ricciardo. It's especially not good for Ricciardo. He's about 8/10 off his best. Antonelli comes up to the line. No, it's not enough for 109.6. And Ricciardo over the line. No improvement either. Well, what a shame. Held up by traffic at the end there. It's not going to be pole. But it's going to be third and fourth on the grid. Can we jump Leclerc and Alonso? We'll have to find out.
The streets of Monte Carlo are ready as the drivers now prepare for 78 laps around this historic track.
Monaco can hand out unpredictable results, just like in 1982, when 4 race leaders hit trouble. Riccardo Patrese eventually claimed the win after managing to restart his stalled car by himself with a downhill bump start.
Monaco is famous for its many narrow twists and corners. From the brake-heavy Le Rascasse to the treacherous Saint Devote, there are no proper straights to speak of, and it's extremely hard to overtake here. It sounds like simple advice, but getting up as high on that starting grid as possible is the best plan of attack. The time has almost come for our drivers to fight it out wheel to wheel. Race day has arrived.
Okay, right, we are ready to rock and roll in this Grand Prix. I mean, a two-stop strategy, really? It does look so much quicker. I think realistically you need to do your attacking at the start. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah. Well, a 134.42. I mean, it does look a hell of a lot quicker, doesn't it, than doing what we're going to do with Daniel Ricciardo. Realistically, we want to try and get him in as soon as possible onto those hard tyres. So, yeah, I don't like this idea of a two-stop strategy, but the numbers don't lie. The key thing is, Kimi Antonelli has to get ahead of the other guys at the start of this race. I'm actually tempted to just say, look, Daniel, don't push the tyres in this opening stint. Let's get into it. Here we go.
The anticipation is really building here. The fans in attendance are absolutely
Yeah, Antonelli's got a great chance because they're on hard tyres.
Logan Sargent, definitely one to keep an eye on today.
There's no hiding from the fact that this is going to be a difficult one. P22 and a strong field that won't want to yield.
Here we go. It's time to go racing.
Here we go then.
Here and the streets are abuzz at the Monaco Grand Prix.
So we're going to
It's lights
switch
out.
our
Away
attention
we
straight
go.
to Kimi Antonelli. He needs to get past into the first corner, and he does get past Daniel Ricciardo. That is probably the most important move he'll make. Now he's going to go down the inside of Casino of Charles Leclerc. He's already up to second position here. That's very good stuff.
Come on.
And it will not be long before he is past Fernando Alonso either. Ricciardo needs to look after his tyres. That's his plan. Have better tyres than the guys in front. Yeah, this is a huge couple of laps for Kimi Antonelli. He needs to get past Fernando Alonso. And if he does, then he can really push hard throughout this first stint and make this two-stop strategy work. But just like in Imola, when you're pushing hard on a two-stopper, there is the chance that you're going to have to make an overtake, and that's where Antonelli obviously had his incident last time. But he's so close to Fernando Alonso now with the DRS open as well. Can he make that move? It's close, but no cigar this time. Antonelli really is looking quick. But it's so hard to make overtakes here in Monaco. But he has to keep pushing. Here we go then.
No more overtake.
No, can't do it. Still needs to get past. And needs to get past quickly. Because he's being held up now. But the top 5 are pulling away from Yuki Tsunoda in P6. Which is going to open up a nice pit window at some point. He's so much quicker than Fernando. It's unreal. Yeah, we need to just settle down a little bit, get those temps back under control. First sector, he is so much quicker than Alonso. Oh, we got yellow flags.
And here we've got a yellow flag.
That's Bottas crashed at turn 7. Right, now then. Antonelli in a little bit of trouble. Time to probably zoom it forward a little bit, but yeah, the experiment certainly hasn't worked with Kimi. VSC. Oh, red flag.
Red flag. Red flag.
Now then. Yeah, and it's Sargent. Oh, it's a nasty crash, that as well. That'll be a complete write-off of a car. Well, yeah, I think Ricciardo probably start on new medium tyres. What's the percentage of them? 86. It's whether he could go for the soft tyres and then to go on to the hards later on as planned. Yeah, I think brand or newer soft tyres and be aggressive with Antonelli here. We'll stick with the strategy.
We're set once more, and soon we'll continue this race. And it's lights out.
And he's going to attack.
And away we go.
Right, hang on. Let's change Ricciardo's strategy. Yeah, that looks about right. So maybe we don't want him to fully attack. Wow, look at this. The difference in strategy of everybody. Right. Here we go.
And we are okay to push.
So we're away once again in this Monaco Grand Prix. And there goes Antonelli through on Alonso. That is huge. He's through on Alonso. And now Ricciardo is the man behind. It's really important now for Antonelli to utilise this free air and attack as hard as he can, essentially. Now, he was obviously stopping twice, wasn't he? So if we went full aggression on that. Yep. That looks decent. So yeah, Antonelli is just going to be attacking for these next few laps on those soft tyres. Ricciardo is going to follow and desperately try and overtake Fernando Alonso if he can. I'm just going to increase that pace slightly from Ricciardo, because if he can get into second here, he could essentially slow the pace down and almost guarantee a victory for his teammate. DRS open. He tried. Might be able to get him into Casino like his teammate, and he does. There you go. Daniel Ricciardo now into second, and it is a Lotus 1-2 as we stand. That is huge. And it was Logan Sargent, of course, before. That had the big incident, gave us the red flag, and it's just allowed us to be a bit more aggressive here. Ricciardo definitely looking good out there. Antonelli already 3 seconds ahead of his teammate. And Alonso is losing pace. I think that mechanical fault is hurting his pace a lot. And that is going to start to hurt Charles Leclerc. And Leclerc's on medium tyres. So Alonso's soft tyres are going to sort of negate a bit of the pace loss, but this is really, really positive for us because Ricciardo's 2.5 seconds ahead of Fernando, and Antonelli is just absolutely flying away at the front. I think can probably afford to drop his pace slightly. I think we can look after the tyres a little bit more with Antonelli now. He's 6 seconds ahead. Ricciardo's closing in a little bit here. I'm going to go for it again with Antonelli in a minute. Couple of laps just bringing those temps back down.
Like a couple laps or sooner than that?
So yeah, definitely worth pushing now with Kimi Antonelli, seeing if he can open up this distance. Where would he come back out right now? I think he'd come out just behind Tsunoda. So basically pushing until it looks like he's going to go beneath 50%, which it isn't yet. So maybe another lap. And then come in, put on the medium tyres. Obviously Ricciardo going a different way about it. With the one stopper. So Antonelli now coming into the pit lane. I think he'll come out in front of Gasly, I think. As long as we have a nice smooth pit stop. That's decent, 2.4. Gasly's coming through now. Gasly's through, okay. So probably needs to push the engine a little bit here. Quick look at tyres. So Alonso's got better tyres than Ricciardo even. Maybe Ricciardo needs to just slow down a little bit. Look after the tyres. Make that car as big as possible. Antonelli, meanwhile, could do. We're getting past Gasly at this next DRS zone. I think he will. Tried it. Right up the hill. I didn't manage to get past it. So it just slows him down a little bit. And this is the issue with a two-stopper at Monaco. So now in range of Ricciardo.
Got no DRS.
Oh, Alonso's taking the lead. Where's that come from? Thought Ricciardo would have held on a little bit longer there. But alas, he didn't. Heading neutral now. Just try and stay with him. It's going to be the target. Right, Antonelli is past Gasly. I think he went past him into Casino. Yeah. Nice. Right, should be able to pull away from Gasly nicely here. So Ricciardo's going to be coming into the pits very shortly. Yeah, I'm thinking box to overtake. Ricciardo. So yeah, Ricciardo in. Nice 2.2 second pit stop. It's going to be behind his teammate. But Ricciardo is taking these to the end of the race. Right, come on, up the hill. Again, he's just trying to go around the outside. It's not going to work, that. Deploy on the straight. Yeah, there we go. He's through. Nicely done. 2.1 behind Max Verstappen now. Still going very nicely here. Problem that Antonelli has at the moment is that obviously he has to pit another time. And he has lost quite a bit in traffic. And that was always my hesitation with the two-stop strategy. It's so much quicker on paper, but you've got to have that free air. And he just hasn't really had that. And he's got Max Verstappen coming up next. Now the problem that Alonso, Leclerc, Verstappen are going to have is that their tyres are going to start dropping off now. Which allows Ricciardo especially to work up a good advantage over them. Now obviously safety cars can change anything here. Antonelli nearly up behind the back of Max Verstappen. Come on, into Casino. Keep left. Oh, he nearly had him. Nearly had him. Right, what about this time? Go left. No, it's just not happening. Meanwhile, right behind Sonoda. And went exactly the same way that his teammate did not so long ago. I'm going to give it one more go here with Antonelli. Come on. Yes, he's through. Right. That's huge. That is huge. He now needs to get closer to the likes of Alonso and Leclerc. They're both in the pits. So I think now Antonelli needs to just full-on attack. But look how far Ricciardo is ahead of Alonso now. So the one stop is looking pretty good. They've come out on medium tyres. Not sure about that strategy, you know. Antonelli's going to come out on the hards and he's going to push. I'm going to come in this lap so that we can reduce the amount of time lost. So here we go. Verstappen is in as well. It's a good pit stop. 2.3. And he comes back out in 4th place. I think Verstappen, yep, he's gone on to hards as well. So Antonelli and Verstappen on exactly the same strategy now. But Daniel Ricciardo's the one that's holding all the aces right now. Okay, Alonso will be able to utilise his tyres, but will he just run out of tyres? That's the question. Plenty of laps to go. Ricciardo wants to get as many cars in between him and Alonso as possible. Right, so a little look at tyres. So 84% for Alonso and Leclerc, 91% for Antonelli, 87% for Max Verstappen. 1.5 seconds took out of Ricciardo's lead that last lap. It is not going to be easy to stay in front. It is 1.7 at the moment. Right, let's top up and see if that will. Just to give him a little bit of stuff to defend with. Right, hang on, he needs to be careful here. There you go, there's Alonso through. It's the opposite of what we wanted there. Yeah, he's already 1.1 ahead. I think he's going to lose out to Leclerc here as well. Here's Ricciardo. Yeah, just caught napping a little bit there. And there's not really any point in him pushing hard now. Just let Leclerc through and take the third position, I think. Hope that those guys destroy their tyres. Because there's still 19 laps to go. There's still a long way to go here. Antonelli a good amount ahead of Verstappen now. In terms of lap times, you know, Antonelli's the one that's right near the front. And a bit of push on the fuel. I think it's going to be Antonelli that's going to take third position here. For some reason Ricciardo just not quite there with it. Just trying to let his teammate past. So Antonelli back up to third here. And what is he? What are we looking at here? 13 laps to go. He is 6 seconds off the lead. Let's see what he can do here. Oh, we got yellow flags. Damn it. Right, Ricciardo can come in. He can probably put on some soft tyres.
Pit lane. VSC.
He should come out.
Maybe just plus on your delta time.
Possibly just ahead of Max Verstappen. It might be behind. Oh, it's a red flag.
Red flag, red flag.
Wow. Okay. So, that opens everything up now. So, yeah, Ricciardo's going to go on to those soft tyres. Antonelli's got decent soft tyres there as well. Unbelievable. Right, it's going to be about a 4-lap sprint race here.
After a pause in this race, we are all set.
And I have no idea what standard of tyres everybody has got.
And it's
Right.
lights out,
behind.
and away we go.
Full
worry about it.
attack. Push, deploy. Full attack, push, deploy. Full aggression on the overtakes. For both drivers. Let's have a quick look at tyres. So, yeah, Ricciardo's in probably the worst position of anybody here, but Antonelli, if he can make some overtakes, could still win this Grand Prix. So here we go then. Let's get into it. Lights out, away we go for a 10-lap sprint race here in Monaco.
Yes.
You're doing great.
Yeah, I'm
Ahead
not
of Alonso.
sure that Ricciardo's tyres will last, but at least for the first couple of laps we need to keep him close. We got more yellow flags out there.
Big crash, watch out. Be careful on start finish. A lot of debris.
Kevin hit the wall. Near where the car is the least debris, but just keep your eyes open.
Right, well, let's see if Antonelli can take this victory off Fernando Alonso. Magnussen is out. He hasn't served a penalty there, but look at this. This is close for Kimi Antonelli now. DRS open. Oh, he's close. He is close. Yeah, we knew there was that possibility. Alonso's got a bad mechanical fault as well here. This has got to be a big chance now.
No more overtaking.
It's going to go around the outside and Antonelli takes the lead. Once again here in Monaco. And what a chance he's got of winning our first race of this career. He's got a big, big opportunity now. And there goes Leclerc, he's through as well. Can Ricciardo get onto the podium? It looks like Alonso is struggling. It certainly looks like Alonso is struggling. We've still got 7 laps to go here. Antonelli currently 1.6 seconds the lead. And Ricciardo's just dropped out of that 1 second window. Now, Drivers' Championship. Alonso looking to open up a 50-point advantage. It's a big day for all of us. Yeah. Yeah, Alonso's dropped out of DRS range of Leclerc as well here. So that's really not going to help. Ricciardo desperately staying in front of Max Verstappen. It's about 1.7 behind right now. Can he get closer? Why don't we just push with Ricciardo? Try and get within a second. And then let DRS hold us close. That sounds like a good plan. It looks like it might just about work here. And there you go, it's got us out of the hassle range of Max Verstappen as well. And this is good. This could be a chance for Ricciardo now. DRS open. And there he goes round the outside. Can he hold it? Yes, he can. Brilliantly done from Daniel Ricciardo.
Doing good.
Now into third place. I'm going to keep attacking with him.
Gap 3.
But we're on to the final lap, and it looks like Kimi Antonelli is going to be the man to take victory here. We're just going to look after the tyres now.
Cool. Rear left if you can at all.
I'm going to make sure that
You don't need to take any risk.
we are going to take advantage of this position. But what a performance Kimi Antonelli brought in halfway through last season to replace the underperforming Mick Schumacher. He has taken leadership of this team this season. He's done a terrific job. And once again, the special livery living up to our lofty expectations.
Your managing is good.
Kimi Antonelli is going to come round and win his first ever Grand Prix and win our first race as Lotus F1. Brilliant job. And here comes Daniel Ricciardo to finish third. And it's a 1-3. Very impressive performance there.
So just remember when you come in,
And, well, we took advantage.
See you soon.
Right at the end there. And Ricciardo, well, he manages to finish third. Antonelli wins it. That's not what would have happened had the red flag not have come. We would have probably finished third and fourth.
Cheers, guys.
Was a very good effort.
But it worked out in the end for Kimi Antonelli. What a victory. What a performance. What a moment for the series.
Formula One's newest team, shattering all expectations here.
An inspired strategy from the team there. What a well-deserved win that was.
And you love to see this. The whole team celebrating this magnificent result. Well, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
I doubt they could be much happier. A win and a podium place. What a great way to round out the weekend.
And thank you everyone for joining us this weekend here in Monaco.
For the next round, the teams are travelling to the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve for the Canadian Grand Prix in Montreal.
Well, there you go. What a victory for Kimi Antonelli. Maximum points, 26. Big ones there. Charles Leclerc finishes second ahead of Daniel Ricciardo in third place. And then Alonso finishes fourth ahead of Verstappen, Tsunoda and Hamilton. Albon finishes eighth ahead of Théo Pourchaire in ninth. And Pierre Gasly rounds out the top 10. Into the championship then, Alonso increases his lead to 38 points over his teammate Max Verstappen. Kimi Antonelli closes in on Verstappen's second place, just 15 points behind now. And Daniel Ricciardo just 3 points away from the big 100. Into the Constructors, and a very good weekend for us means that we pull away further from Ferrari. 56 points is the difference. And, well, we had the fastest pit stop for Daniel Ricciardo, 7th fastest there for Kimi Antonelli, meaning we take the lead of the pit stop championship as well. It's a great weekend for the team. 1.1 million made in profit as well. And what a moment, what a season so far for us. And yeah, we have got to be ecstatic with that. Kimi Antonelli is bossing it, being the team leader this season, essentially. And Daniel Ricciardo doing a great job of picking up great points for the team. And although his speed isn't quite where it possibly should be this season, he is still performing at a very high level, and honest, well, he would have probably finished 4th in that Grand Prix regardless. So his pace was awesome. Whereas Antonelli, you know, bit of luck there in the end. But we got to be happy with that. And if you've enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more F1 Manager videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. And goodbye.